Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. This is Harry, the moderator today. It's now 2:30 p.m. in Taipei, the capital city of Taiwan, Republic of China. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Europe-Taiwan Smart Manufacturing Supply Chain Application Sharing and Matchmaking event. We all know that Europe is a major global industrial production basis. We have many leading and advanced companies with innovative business models, as well as key technologies in the world. It has a pioneer in the introduction of smart factories and automated production line. And Taiwan, with the advantage of the stable and qualitative supply chain, we have become a reliable partner for the global manufacturing industry. Today's event, we focus on sharing advanced smart manufacturing application and especially invites major automation companies in Taiwan and Europe to discuss smart factory application examples. So we have lots of examples today. So at the same time, remind you that you can watch more cases and product applications on the terrab2b.com platform and use the QR code in the lower left corner to make an appointment for further negotiation and further exchanges with case sharing companies. So if you have any questions, you are also welcome to use the Q&A QR code on the screen during the talk and a Slido link in the information column below to leave your questions. We will finally leave some time to reply. So now for the opening remarks, let's welcome Mr. Hua Yulin, Director, Metal and Mechanical Industries Division, Industrial Development Bureau, MOEA. Welcome.
It's with great pleasure and honor to have the opportunity today to be here in person and attend today's Europe-Taiwan Smart Manufacturing Supply Chain Application Sharing and Matchmaking event, with the chance to meet with everybody. During the last year, in order to accelerate Taiwan's equipment industry toward smart transformation, Taiwan Automation, Intelligence, and Robotic Association commit itself to connect to and integrate resources and energy of Taiwan's smart automation, key equipment and components, robotics, and system integration. I would like to represent Taiwan's Industrial Development Bureau to thank everyone for your work in helping deepen industry cooperation. This enables us to lead Taiwan's smart manufacturing industry achieve international intelligent system integration market. Taiwan's smart machinery industry has long-term friendship and cooperation with EU. The main concept for today's Europe-Taiwan Smart Manufacturing Supply Chain Application Sharing and Matchmaking event is both Taiwan and the EU companies focus on smart manufacturing supply chain complement to connect the demand and the supply. This event would like to invite Taiwan and the EU industry leaders to share the examples of two themes, such as smart factory solution and smart manufacturing machine networking technology. This event also aims to enhance more business opportunities and create the smart manufacturing ecosystem between Taiwan and the EU. The global industry is seeing an extraordinary shock in 2020. The future is full of unknowns and challenges. In the face of coronavirus impact and the resulting uncertain effects on the global supply chain, how enterprises from Taiwan and the European countries should react and change a potential predicament into a more positive outcome. This is a test for the government and the industry to remain flexible in decision making. The continued relationship and the exchanges between EU and Taiwan is very important to us. Post-pandemic, Taiwan and the EU can increase collaboration and find new market opportunity together. I hope through exchanges and matchmaking with EU that we can learn new experience and best practices. Deepening collaboration efforts, we can fasten industry transformation and create a high-intelligence manufacturing ecosystem ready to face future market opportunities. I also hope to see that EU and Taiwan can showcase exemplary results every year and reach new milestones. I would like to thank you all for your participation. I believe that through the following keynote speeches made by experts from Taiwan and the EU in the field of smart machinery and smart manufacturing, Taiwan and the EU manufacturers can share the experience and exchanging information from each other. Through the close collaboration between Taiwan and the EU industry in the near future, we believe both parties definitely can create a win-win situation in the ever-changing business environment. Lastly, I wish for a successful activity today and also continuous health, success, and prosperity for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Director. Now, let's welcome also for the opening remarks, Mr. Vlad Vincent, Marketing Manager and Director of Trade, the Swedish Trade and Invest Council. Welcome.
Business leaders, technologies, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to open this Eu-Taiwan Smart Manufacturing Webinar and Networking event organized by Tairoa. EU is one of the world's largest economies and an important global production hub for automotive, machinery, metals, food and chemicals. At the same time, Taiwan has a strong position as one of Asia's key manufacturing hotspots, in particular within ICT. But the world is now facing unprecedented challenges, such as aging labor force, global trade tensions, natural disasters, and a pandemic disrupting global supply chains. The future of international supply chains will therefore require increased resilience and agility. And today's topic is therefore extremely relevant, and I believe the automation and digitalization within manufacturing and supply chains will be a requirement to stay competitive globally. I'm therefore very happy to see innovation and technology leaders from the EU, such as Ericsson, Siemens, and ABB, which are all global leaders within areas required for the future of smart and connected manufacturing. I also want to highlight the importance of sustainability, because in my point of view, you cannot be smart without being sustainable. Shifting the world's manufacturing to become greener, use resources more efficiently, and minimize the impact on the environment is not only a responsibility we have, but it also makes financial sense. The next decade is therefore not only a decade of digitalization, but also a decade of sustainable action. I'm therefore proud that the EU has taken a global leadership role in the area of sustainable, announcing the largest climate commitment in history with the €550 billion Green Recovery Plan. Many European companies, including the ones presenting here today, have a sustainability at their core and are therefore also great partners to Taiwan's green manufacturing transformation. I truly believe that the future is bright when it comes to collaboration between the EU and Taiwan within areas such as digitalization, green energy, and of course the topic of smart manufacturing. And I'm therefore also extremely happy to see this event organized by Tairoa with many great speakers and opportunities to build new partnerships. I wish you all an exciting and productive day and look forward to collaborate more with all of you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Also for the opening remarks, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dr. Guo Yisi, Chairman, Taiwan Automation, Intelligence and Robotics Association. Welcome.
The distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to welcome you to today's event. So COVID-19 has changed and the industrial landscape globally. and also have an impact of the smart manufacturing. Take, for example, relocalization of manufacturing sites and reorganization of supply chains and so-called short change. And also demanding more virtual team working around the world. So this kind of change also means create a lot of business opportunity for smart manufacturing. Take, for example, more robotic and more industrial connection, and also industrial sensor, and also a retraining of the employee, etc. So we know Europe is a leading, have many leading famous company in the area of smart manufacturing. Take, for example, robotic is very strong, and also industrial automation, system engineering, and also industrial sensor. So in effect, Europe actually started with the new revolution, Industry 4.0. Whereas Taiwan is very strong in semiconductor, electronic manufacturing. And also we are very strong in component, electrical component, and also a key mechanical component in the world. So, and today, so we have invited 6 companies to share their story in smart manufacturing. 3 from Europe, they are ABB, Ericsson, and Siemens. 3 from Taiwan, they are Touche, Taiwan, and also Daxiang Automation, and Tashman Robotic. And I hope all the participants today can have inspiration for their next European and Taiwan joint project. Once again, I would like to thank you all to attend this event. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, and thank you. Thanks for all the speakers in the opening remarks. So now it's time for our session 1, Smart Factory Application Scenarios and Solutions. We also welcome you to scan the QR code to leave your questions, and we will answer in the final QA session. Now, let's welcome Andy Lee, Director from CTO Office, Ericsson, Taiwan. Today, Andy will share 5G Smart Factory and Industry 4.0 private network killer application for the topic of smart manufacturing. How to get started. Welcome.
Thanks for inviting us to present what, well, you can start the manufacture in the smart way. Today, I will bring you a experience sharing about how to improve, how to start your investment on the smart manufacture. Well, when we talk about the smart manufacture, we can start from the history. We start the to have a manufacture from a craft workshop. At that moment, there is a lot of work is actually quite simple and a small volume. But when we see the volume going up, and in, for example, 1913, then you will see the manufacture is turned into a mass production. So a lot of a manufacturer and the factory will start to use a lot of people to build a production line, but focus on a single product, or maybe a quite limited variety of the products. When we go into year 2000, you will see a lot of the customization requirement has been raised. So we will see the demand was going from a mass production to a small volume with different varieties of products. So that's why we raise a Industry 4.0 ideas to increase the flexibility of a manufacturer so that they can adopt those requirements. When we talk about the Industry 4.0, what inside it? Well, of course, operation technology is the key. Then, how operation technology can make the change? Of course, it has to work with information. But a lot of people are not aware there's one more technology is very important, which is communication technology. Because without communication technology, it's not possible to collect all the information and those useful information is not possible to help you to improve your manufacture process. So when we look at the requirement of connectivity, well, today we'll see the requirement on the fixed line connectivity is quite high and compare with the wireless. But we will foresee in 2022, you will see the, there is a change from the requirement on, connectivities will growing for more wireless. And you will see the exponential growth in, after 2026. And it's because, there is a lot of application in the factory that will embrace to have a more flexible way to deploy the solution or maybe the application. So wireless is the key. And when we look into a lot of study within Ericsson and also our experience to have more than 60 references across the world, then we find quite a number of applications that the manufacturer will consider to use. And we can categorize that into 5 different use cases that the manufacturer is most interested. Well, first of all is the assets tracking, which the factory would like to track their, for example, material, their, partial completed products, and also the finished product, where they go, and how is the performance. Because when they know about the performance of the network, they know how to improve it. And then augmented reality, which is a quite new ideas about manufacture. Augmented reality, how to help the manufacturer. For example, if you want to change a design, or maybe you want to change the SOP of your manufacturer, today we have to go into the factory and talk to the team and tell them how to do the change. But augmented reality and the VR, the virtual reality, actually can allow the designer and also the manufacturing process designer to do this kind of change remotely. And also, the factory can do the training, 8,000 kilometers away, like Ericsson do in our US factory. And the other one is about the conditional-based monitoring. The conditional-based monitoring is actually, how to collect all the information from your production line. For example, a temperature sensor on the oven, or maybe the laser distance sensor to detect the product is how far away from the next process. All this data can help to the manufacturer to use maybe the rule-based detection, or maybe the AI to do a preventive maintenance, in order to provide a flexibility to fine-tune their the production line and replace some of the parts before they have a problem. So the factory can achieve 0 downtime. Of course, mobile robotic is more important, getting more important now. I think robotic, there is quite a lot of a robot in today's factory. But we will see the robot need to be moved in the future. And they have to work together with human. If we talk about a fixed robot, of course, it will be, quite advanced today. A lot of production line, they already fully automated by robot, for example, a car manufacturer. But some of the, manufacturer, they also need to, to have a process to work still with human. So a mobile robotic and the cobot, maybe you can say, will be the next, the train of the manufacturer evolution. And finally, the provisioning connection product. How we can collect all the information from existing machinery tools, and in order to reduce the bottleneck is also crucial. Let's look into what is the factory, what kind of factory how they used it, and are they having a difference? Well, actually, Ericsson have picked 2 different factory. One is actually from German, which is a car maker, and the other one is a Japanese electronic factory. They actually are having a similar revenue. When we look into what they can generate operation cost saving. Well, in this chart, we can see a similarity and the differences. Of course, the number are different, but the similarity is on what application generate the most saving in the factory. So you can see robotic and conditional-based monitoring, they generate the most saving around that 5 years of operation. Let's go into the, more detail of the calculation. When you look at the investment part, the total cost of ownership for the cellular investment is around, 50 million US dollars. But actually, it generates more than 500 million US dollars saving from that 5 years. So that it will increase the margin for 4.58%. But we also can compare if they are doing nothing for that. Actually, if they're doing nothing for that, with that 5 years, they will impact on a 17,500 vehicle, and it will generate 495 million loss in their factory. When you look at the Japan cases, there is a similar situation you can find. Actually, they invest 26 million US dollars for the cellular system, and they generate actually more than $600 million saving. If they don't do it, they will actually lose $636 million over 5 years. Actually, it improved the margin from 15% to 22%. It's just a huge improvement. When we look at the ROI for these two companies in 5 years, we can see almost 10 times to 20 times over 5 years. So actually, they have a lot of similarity. Well, when we talk about the wireless connectivities, some people will ask, why cellular? Why not Wi-Fi? Why not CBIT? Well, of course, if you do it in a small scale, every possible wireless connection is possible. But when we look at the European experience, they find out Wi-Fi, they find out there is interferences in the factory, we reduce their efficiency. And also, the security is a big concern for them because, there is a, intellectual properties leakage problem. And also, if there is an attack from the internet, then it will be impact on their production. So, cellular system is actually born with security and also born with the, a massive connection and also with a very stable performance and handover to, for example, the mobility management part. So it is all the major factor to help the factory to have a better operation and reduce their loss from the operation like interferences and also, some attack from the hacker outside. And of course, the mobile network is actually using a licensed brand, which is different from the other technology they are using unlicensed. Then we are free from interference from the others. So that's why mobile network or maybe the cellular solution is the key. Well, of course, you can look into more details information from the report. Welcome to go to our website to download the full report for study. Well, then you will ask what kind of things that Ericsson can be offered to the market. Well, actually, we have two options for you to choose. First is the more flexible solution. We call it private network. And the other one is the Industry Connect, which is a simple and easy-to-use solution with a fixed configuration. And when you look at this, you can see there is a different customer who chose from Ericsson. For example, BMW, they actually chose a private network because they are very big scale. They want to have a more flexibility on the application. But also, you can see, Alice Corp and also Scania and Bosch, they will select Industry Connect because they only need a data services. And they would like to start in, it's a small scale, and then they will find a way to find the, appropriate application for them. And I will bring two references here to talk about, what they do and how they do it and what benefit they can get. The first one is, well, a cooperation between Ericsson and Comet in Maserati's, well, car manufacture factory. Well, actually, we we actually provide a very stable connectivities by 4G and 5G to, well, get all the sensor information from the robotic arms. I think maybe you all know that, well, each robotic arm, they will have 400 to 500 sensors. Has to, well, send back all the information to the, well, PLC system. And then, because they want to build a digital twin, they also want to have a remote commissioning, so that they need to have a quite real-time, transmission, a reliable and real-time transmission. I think at the old time that if you want to fine-tune a manufacture process, the engineer has to go to the factory and then to start the manufacture and see is it, anything to tune, anything to, to adjust in place. But with this digital twin and also with a reliable connectivity, then they can do it more remotely. Especially today, we have a coronavirus situation. The engineer has no need to fly to the factory. They can do 1,000 kilometers away to fine-tune the process. And actually, it actually helped them to save not only the money and also time. The next one is about the Hitachi's, power grid department, a manufacturer. What they do is actually to collect all the, sensors information and also the positioning for every single worker in the factory. So that what they actually achieve by this connectivities, first of all, they can use AI methodology that they develop to do a preventive maintenance. So anything they find there is a possibility to be failed in the factory, they will be aware before it happened, so that they can do a preventive action, like replace some of the sensor, replace some of the machinery's parts, so that they can prevent the downtime. And also, they also track the staff or maybe the workers' position is because they want to help to reduce the injury or maybe the OHS situation inside the factory, so that they can use those data to fine-tune the work process. They fine-tune the SOP to improve the work process and reduce injury of the staff. So it actually help them to improve the health and safety inside the manufacturer factory. So finally, maybe you still want to ask, how we start that? What we can do, right? Well, our recommendation is, first, you have to understand what kind of, facility you have and what kind of the problem that you are facing. Though you can have, if you have all this, you know what to start with. And then, of course, when you think about the proof of concept, think it with a scale. Don't do it maybe one or two simple cases. Try to do it in the pilot run line so that you can understand what is the benefit for the connectivities and all these cases. And finally, you have to, evaluate are you ready for that? For example, maybe some of the equipment is too old, you have to replace it, then you need to have a plan to replace it. And maybe some of the, work process is too old, then you may need to, educate your staff to see is there anything to change, to adapt to the new changes. Finally, be more flexible, review it, progressively to find out what is the best way for using those technology to help your process. Finally, I think, I would like to invite you to talk to us because, we have a lot of experience can be shared. Ericsson is always the good partner for you to provide a transformation through a mobile system. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Our next case sharing company is Touche Solutions. Touche Solutions is the world's only robot tactile solution provider with the most advanced robot safety and teaching system products. They collaborate with many international leading robot manufacturers. So now let's welcome Dr. Cameron Su, the chairman from Touche Solutions, for the topic of enhancing safety and production through the latest tactile sensing technology. Welcome.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day for everyone. My name is Camus, and it's my pleasure to share my presentation with the topic, enhancing safety and production through the latest tactile sensing technology. First, okay, sorry. Okay. To share solutions, we were a tactile sensor technology team started from 2009 in E3. And, sorry. Okay. Then in 2017, we founded this company to share solutions, and we launched the tactile scheme for industrial robots, the T-scheme. And in 2018, we introduced the T-scheme with ABB, Epson, Fanuc, and Mitsubishi Robotic in Taiwan. And in 2019, the first human-robot collaboration production line was launched with Keystar and ABB. This year, in 2020, we obtained both the product safety and the functional safety certification. And the news report was covered by the IFR, and we also announced the new concept of industrial cobot with Kawasaki robot. Okay, imagine the future of modern flexible production. There are still some issues we have to overcome. The safety issue, the space issue, the speed issue, and the most important, the complexity issue of the automation. The complexity also means the cost of the production. So I think, but however, in the near future, in factory, the robot is still not so sufficiently enough to execute all possible applications autonomously. And the flexibility and the diversity of humans still take the place in factory of the near future. So the human-robot collaboration will become more and more important because the combination with human and the robot will produce a great improvement in terms of efficiency and the quality in the factory. So, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, from IFR point of view, there is a big trend for collaboration for industrial robots. It will start from the traditional robot cell to open robot cell, which means the human and the robot will co-work together from coexistence collaboration to sequential collaboration, then cooperation, and finally, the system will go to the responsive collaboration scenario. It still rely on the requirement for safety features and a lot of external sensor. So when we talk to the safety in ISO standard point of view in ISO 10218 and ISO standard 15066, there are 4 ongoing standards for human-robot collaboration scenario. It can be the safety-rated stop, the speed and the separation monitoring feature, the hand guiding feature, and the power and the force limiting feature. But if you look at all 4 kind of co-work scenario, from coexistence to the collaboration, the most essential safeguarding feature will still remain on the contact, the collision protection, which means the power and the force limiting function is still the critical one. So what is the power and the force limiting? Sorry. Okay. So to share solutions, tactile technology can provide the power and force limiting function to the industrial robot. Let me check the video. Is it work? Okay. In the case of unexpected contact, a proper protection sensing solution can make the contact become safe and not hurt people. So it can be triggered by to-share solutions T-skin. As you can see, the skin is very sensitive and very reliable, and even. Sorry, I didn't not. Okay. Okay. If we combine with other area sensors solution to provide the reduced robot speed function, then the robot can change their working speed from high speed to safety speed, and it can reduce the risk of injuries. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So that's how the T-skin solutions work. We provide the outer cover sensor for the industrial robot. It's a piecewise and a modularized design cover with very sensitive tactile sensing capability. And through this T-skin, the robot can feel how human touch the robot and provide interactions. And I would like to okay. And all the T-skin has passed the certification from the risk assessments of ISO 12100 and the functional safety 13849 with category 3 promotes level D requirement. And we also got the product safety certification for ISO 13856-3. And the most important, the combination with T-skin and the industrial robot, the ISO collision measurement can be checked and verified by the equipment. Okay, here is a brief movie about the collision measurement. We co-work with peers to provide the collision measurement report, and here is how it tests. All the collision will be checked and verified, the force and the pressure of each collision. So all the robot performance with the T-skin can be guaranteed. The collision force is far under the limitation of the ISO 15066 requirement. Okay, so it can make sure all the contact or all the collision is safe for humans. Okay, then when we come back to the current cobot spec, we can find from the repeatability and the payload point of view, there are only few cobots can provide this function. But compared to the all existing industrial robot, we have a higher payload and a more accurate repeatability. So we think industrial robot with T-skin, we can provide more application benefit for automation. Okay, so from this point of view, the industrial cobot can become like this. So I'm not sure. Okay. the concept looks like this for different kind of industrial robot with our T-skin, where they can all upgrade to the human-robot collaborative working scenario. So we can provide the industrial cobot without any compliance. Okay. We mentioned that there is the first human-robot collaboration production line launched in Taiwan, and we would like to share some video for their application. This is the real case of the Kickstar production line. Through the human-robot collaborative scenario with our T-skin, the robot and the worker can work safely together. Together, the human and the robot can achieve a new level of efficiency and productivity that either could achieve alone. So, for example, sorry, where is the video? Okay. For example, the robot will take the repetitive task, and all the contact scenario, they are all protected by our blue T-skin. And in the next video, okay. If you get closer, the robot can reduce their speed. If in hands of contact, the robot will stop immediately. So let's provide a safely working together environment. Okay. Let's move to the next page. Okay. Through this kind of combination, I think we can simplify the layout of current production line from conventional safety precaution to become an open environment. So the speed saving will up to 5% or even more, and the layout can reduce the cost required by gauge or other fans. Okay, and without the fans, the layout of the robot and the human can become more flexible. So keep flexibility of automation will become more and more important in post-COVID-19 era. So I think with this safety feature, the robot and the automation equipment and the worker can safely lay out, put it in the same space. Okay. Let's move to the next. Meanwhile, without the fence, an open environment can smoothly running for the robot cycle time. This is a comparison between a fence and a fenceless operation. You can see from the middle video, inside the fence, the robots are limited by their motion trajectory. So the cycle time will take about 2.9 seconds. But with the fenceless environment, the robot can do the joint motion. So the cycle time will reduce to 1.2 seconds. So it will increase the productivity up to 60%. Percentage. Okay. Sorry for the video. It doesn't work. Okay. Okay. Let's move to next page. Okay. Because we are upgraded the industrial robots, so the industrial robot can provide the quality assurance. So for example, for the pick and place application, the traditional industrial robot can provide the 0.03 millimeter accuracy, which is very precise or very great for real automation applications. Okay, let's move to next page. Okay, sorry. Okay. Also, the industrial robot, they can and they have longer reach and higher payload. So for loading and unloading tasks, the robot can create a more health workstation, good for human. For example, for the overhead work or the repetitive heavy task, the robot can take the task, and the worker can check and verify separately. So in Kista's real case, they reduced from 2 human operator to HRC scenario. One operator co-work with one industrial robot, and the productivity increased about 55%, and the space is also saving up to 43% space. Okay, so in the next page, I would like to introduce our new concept of T-skin. It's co-work with Kawasaki robot. We have a full coverage and a lightweight design for their industrial robot. It can all cover the contact area from different angle and all the hazard position. So, okay. We also get all the certification, and this new design will be launched in the end of this year. It will go to the worldwide very soon. Okay. Okay, now we have a lot of great partners from ABB to Denso, Epson, Fanuc, Kawasaki, Kuka, Mitsubishi, and Yamaha. And that's all my presentation here today. If you have any question or want to get any information from Touche Solution, you can get from the slide. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman. So if you would like to know more about Touche Solutions, about their case applications, their products or service, please just scan the screen, the business matchmaking QR code for the further negotiation or further appointment. So now our next speaker is from Techman Robot, the only collaborative robot manufacturer based in Taiwan, who is offer collaborative robots with embedded visual system, software, and application-based solutions. Now we have Dr. David Huang. He's the manager from Machine Vision Department to talk about how intelligent robot helps factory smart. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you, Harry, and good day, everyone. The friends in Europe and friends in Taiwan. I'm David Huang. I'm manager of Machine Vision Department of Techman Robot. Techman Robot, we have dedicated on design collaborative robot, or short for cobot. I think from the talk of the Dr. Su of Touche Solutions, you already know the difference between cobot and the robot, the traditional robot. For cobot, using cobot for your automation line, you can you don't need to put any cage or fence between the robot and your operator. And that's the first advantage of using cobot. But you may heard some cobot brand like Universal Robot from Denmark, or EWA series from Kuka, or Doosan from Korea. But what's the difference between Techman Robot and the other brand of cobot? I think the most significant feature is that we have built-in vision system. You can see on the slides we have there's a circle there. There's a camera lens. So Techman Robot is not blind. It can see things and then act according what it saw. So it can adjust itself based on what the change of your environment. And today, I will tell you our new AI solution. An AI solution with our vision can make our cobot smarter, and we'll show you how this intelligent cobot can help your factory smart. First, I will use a case from our customers, Continental. Continental is a world-famous car component maker. In last year, Techman and Continental and one of our distributor, KRS 2000, we completed a production line in Budapest, Hungary, and I will show you this case first.
Continental a világ és hazánk egyik vezető technológiai vállalata, amely biztonságos, hatékony, intelligens és elérhető megoldásokat biztosít a gépjárművek, gépek, közlekedés és a szállítmányozás számára. Jelen pillanatban Budapesten az önvezető és elektromosan meghajtott, illetve internethez csatlakozó gépjárművek elektronikájához gyártunk olyan főépítő elemeket, amelyekkel intelligens megoldásokat biztosítunk ezeknek a járműveknek. A kihívások azok viszonylag általánosak. Belekerültünk egy olyan szituációba, amikor folyamatosan és rohamosan növekedtek a projektek, bővült a gyár, viszont nem találtunk megfelelő munkaerőt hozzá. A gyáron belül egy külön csapatot hoztunk létre az ipar 4.0 tevékenységeknek a koordinálására, bevezetésére. Ez az elmúlt időszakokban hardveres alkalmazásokról szólt, robotokról, 3D nyomtatásról, amivel ezt a piaci helyzetet meg tudjuk oldani, le tudjuk fedni, és a munkaerőt úgymond pótolni tudjuk.
Az ipar 4.0 nálunk jelenleg főként kollaboratív robotokkal történő automatizás jelent. A kollaboratív robotok elhozták a lehetőségét annak, hogy akár a gyártáson belül a gyártási mérnökségek tudják az automatizálásokat megcsinálni, hiszen könnyű őket tanítani, sokkal könnyebb megtanulni őket, mint egy ipari robotot. Ez jelentősen növeli a költséghatékonyságunkat egy ilyen projekt szempontjából, és nagyobb teret ad annak, hogy más cellákat is automatizáljunk, amelyre korábban nem lett volna lehetőségünk.
2018. októberében lettünk a TM magyarországi forgalmazó, és ezzel párhuzamosan kezdtük meg a közös munkánkat a budapesti Continentállal. Nagyon jelentős ez a projekt nem csak a KLS 2000 számára, de a TM robot számára is, ugyanis ez az első olyan európai referencia, ahol ennyi robot dolgozik egy gyártásban. A felhasználási területek alapvetően pick-and-place applikációkban merülnek ki. A TM robot esetében egy integrált kamerarendszernek köszönhetően meg tudjuk ugrani azokat az igényeket, hogy automatizáltan egy tálcából tudjunk kipakolni, anélkül, hogy egy külső partnertől plusz költségekért egy vizsgárendszert szerelnénk rá a robotra, és ezzel nem csak a költséget tudjuk csökkenteni, de az is nagyon fontos, hogy nem kell azzal foglalkoznunk, hogy a különböző kábelek hogyan vannak elvezetve a roboton, így gyakorlatilag azok nem sérülnek, és a robot testesen fog erodálódni emiatt.
A beépített kamerákat nagyrészt több fészkes tesztereknél használjuk, amelyeknél a sok fészek betanítása egyesével hosszadalmas lenne, azonban a beépített kamera segítségével sokkal gyorsabban tudjuk ezeket leprogramozni. Úgy gondolom, hogy ez volt az az érv, ami egyedivé teszi őket, és amiért őket választottuk. A megfogókat szinte kizárólag saját magunknak tervezzük, ahogy látható is 3D nyomtatási technológiával állítjuk elő őket. Ez nagyban segíti a gyors tervezést és a gyors kipróbálását az egyes megfogóknak az egyes terveinknek. A robotok beállási pontossága maximálisan elegendő a mi alkalmazásainkra, plusz-minusz 1 mm közöttiek.
Elkötelezettek vagyunk az ipar 4.0 alkalmazásának tekintetében, és minden, ami ehhez tartozik, és ennek szerves része a robotizálás, automatizálás. Viszonylag rutinszerűen tudjuk már telepíteni a robotokat. Én úgy gondolom, hogy elégedettek vagyunk, és beváltak az alkalmazások.
In the video, you may see some little square in the video, and like this one, and we call it TM landmark. It's a major trick of our robot. In the old way to teach a robot, you record all the point that robot wanted to go in a robot space, in a robot coordinate. So if the spatial relationship between the robot and your environment changed, you need to reteach all the points again. But if use this TM landmark and use our camera to see this landmark, it creates a virtual coordinate system on the landmark. And then you can record all the points on this landmark. It means even if your robot and the working space changed, someone's moved, you just use the camera to watch this TM landmark again. All the points are updated. You don't need to reteach it. And there's another good example to use this landmark is that you can see on the left pictures, there are a couple landmarks on the wall. Actually, for each landmark is on a testing machine. This one is a testing station on this production line. The robot pick one electronic device and put the device into each testing machine. Let's give you an example. If you have 40 testing machines to serve, and each testing machine you need to teach 5 points to go to control a robot. And all of points you need to teach is 200. And it may take you a couple days to teach all of the points. But with this vision system and landmark, you just put the landmark on each testing machine and teach 5 points in the first one. And then you just change your camera position to watch another landmark. And all the points can be updated. So the robot project will be very clear and elegant because you don't need to teach 200 points. You just teach 5 points and another 40 vision position, and it make you very efficient on this kind of duplicating project. This slide shows, again, the way if your robot have vision system and the way you don't have vision system. Like in the old one, you teach P1, P2, P3 on the robot space. If one thing changed, you need to reteach again. But if you recode all the points on the vision space, you just watch the landmark again. All the points can be updated. And another feature is that if you have the vision system is built in your robot, so it helps you to duplicate your job from one machine to another machine. This is an example. If you teach your task on the first AGV with robot, if all the parameters such as camera parameters, hand-eye parameter, or robot's DH parameters, we calibrate all of them before shipping. So it's very easy that you just copy your project from this one to the other one, and all of a sudden all the AGVs can work together with the same task. And in the past, our customers use our robot for pick and place, for low on low, for assembly. But more and more customers asking us, can we use TechMan robot for quality control, for inspection? Because our robot has camera, and the robot can carry the camera to check the product from different view. So of course we can do the quality control, but in the old machine vision technology, you want to do the quality control, you need to set up a lot of rules to define what's okay, what's NG. When the rules getting more and more, the task getting complex. But AI technology have great improvement in recent years, especially for the deep learning technology. You can use AI for classification, for object detection, for segmentation to find tiny defect, or even if you don't have any NG sample, you just use OK sample, you can try a model and use the model to find anomaly. So TechMan, in this year, we just released our AI solution. We have a new software and hardware. You can build your own AI training server in your factory. You don't need to send your image to the cloud because it may leak some of the important information of your factory. You can just use our solution, and our solution have very friendly user interface. So you can just you don't even need any very strong AI knowledge. You can just use the software to train your AI model on our AI training server, and then apply the AI model to the robot, and bam, your robot getting smarter and it can use AI function. And then I will show you a video to show how it works.
In recent years, AI technique has shown great improvement on robotics vision. However, AI is task-oriented and data-driven technology that requires the use of a computer to model and replicate intelligent behavior. Users need an easy-to-use tool to train and deploy their own AI model using their own dataset in order to solve tasks.
Hi, I am Jesse Wu, the factory manager of TechMan Robot. In recent equipment updates, we applied TM AI Plus into our TM robot production process in the control box wire assembly station. Before we introduce the TM AI Plus, all wires are assembled by human workers. Due to the difference between individuals, it's hard to standardize the assembly process, and those generate occasional assembly errors, which might cause damage to the power supply of the control box and create extra costs.
The TM AI Plus solution contains a physical server installed with TM AI Plus training software and TM AI Plus inference functions performed by a robot controller. Users can build and train an AI model and deploy the model to robot arms. It's an end-to-end solution that integrates everything to minimize user effort. Let's take a closer look at how this solution works. The TM robot with built-in vision can automatically collect image data while working. These images will be used as a sample dataset and then be uploaded to TM AI Plus training server. TM AI Plus training server is a browser-based software which allows multiple users access at the same time. Users can process and label the image samples collected from the robots. After labeling the samples, AI models will be trained using these samples. The software will generate visualized dashboards and provide simulation functions for users to evaluate the training results and to see if they meet their expectations. Once expectations are met, users can download the trained models to the robot and perform inference in the tasks. Now, the robot arms are capable of performing tasks such as object classification and object detection. With different labels being assigned to the image data, the AI model will be trained according to these labels and enable the robot arm to perform object classification. Detection function is highly recommended for quality inspecting. It can be used to detect the defects appearing on products. It can also be used in OCR applications.
TM AI Plus training server is powered by Intel Core i platform and leveraged on Intel Edge Insights for industrial software to facilitate training works and optimize user experiences. The robot arm is powered by the Intel Core i platform with the OpenVINO toolkit to optimize inference performance of the AI model as well as system cost structure. An easy-to-use graphical interface guides users to perform image annotation and AI model training directly. The need for AI knowledge or skill is minimal. The dataset management view shows an image gallery for each label. All the images for annotation and training are organized with proper visualization. Different AI models, such as classification or object detection, can be chosen to fit different applications. A few parameters are adjustable for performance optimization, and then just one click starts the whole training process. The training process usually takes a couple of minutes to a few hours. When the training process is completed, the training trend and performance metrics such as precision, recall, and F1 score are visualized with a clear chart and table. It helps the user to understand whether the dataset can be interpreted by the trained AI model. The AI model can be tested on the images in the dataset or on the new images uploaded by the browser. Clicking the thumb image to see the prediction result confirms the model works well with different images. Finally, all the robots connected to this training server can download this model and then start working with AI-powered visual function.
TM AI Plus is a total solution from AI model training, deploying to inferencing. After introducing TM AI Plus, we let TM AI Plus handle the quality inspection task. It can 100% check all of the wires and alarm the workers if there's an error. While inspecting, it also automatically records the inspection data for each control box. Overall, it enhances the yield of the station and reduce costs that used to be generated from component damage.
AI and machine vision are taking over boring and complex tasks like inspections. TM AI Plus solution is the industry's first integration of traditional machine and advanced AI vision in a single robotic system. This lets workers focus on more sophisticated tasks. Machine vision and deep learning will also be an integral part of Industry 4.0 as manufacturers look for new levels of efficiency and productivity.
And next, I will show you some example of using the AI. First is the same case in the video you just saw that we use AI to check if the wire is connected to the right pin for power supply. And here's two examples from our customers. One of our customers used the AI to find the different style for the bubble wrap. And the other is use the AI to classify the wooden type. And you can use AI to find the defect on your metal parts. And next, I want to use these slides to conclude today's talk. TechMan Robot, actually, we provide a total solution for your robot and your robot with vision. You can, all the software of the robot control and vision include 2D vision or 3D vision, and even AI are integrated in the same software and put them in the same controller. So you don't need to worry about how to do the calibration, how to communicate between your robot and your vision solution, how to apply AI to your system. All of them are integrated together with a very simple, very easy to use software. And we believe that we reduce the learning curve of our robot teaching and the vision, and we can help you to improve your performance and save your time to set up an automation line. And we are very pleasure to be your partner to help you on your automation project. And if you have any question, you can just find me with my email address. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Now we have already, the three speakers have already shared their professional experiences. So if you want to know more about the cases or products or services from Ericsson, Tosei Solutions, or TechMan Robot, you can just scan the business matchmaking QR code on the screen and fill in the form to make an appointment. Next speaker is from Daxiang Automation. The company is a company expert on services to automatic solution of investment casting, sand casting, and machine tending. They are going to share the intelligent tool management system. So let's welcome Senior Engineer George. Welcome.
Good afternoon, VIPs, guests, and attendees of this conference. My name is George. I'm currently the Research and Development Engineer at Daxiang Automation. I'm a proud employee of Daxiang Automation, and it is an honor to speak to you today. Before I start, I would like to thank my General Manager, Mr. Barry Huang, for allowing me to stand in front of you. Now that I have concluded all my formalities, I'm going to move on to my presentation. You may be aware that Daxiang Automation is one of the leaders when it's in Taiwan, when it comes to investment casting, die casting, and machine automation. Daxiang Automation has formed close relationship with the following companies: ABB, who supplies robot arm; SICK, who provides 2D and 3D vision system and safety components; Compel Electronic, that offers AGVs; and lastly, RobotMaster, who markets the robot offline programming. I want to further introduce Daxiang Automation to all of you with the help of a video. The content in the video will be in Mandarin and English. Let's take a look. We also provide website user interface. Like productivity quality management. Energy efficiency optimizations. Productivity optimizations and downtime predictions. And downtime statistics and solving experience record. Product scheduling optimizations and information layer management. Daxiang Automation is the Meida Group's subsidiary, and Daxiang is located in Taiwan. And we also have office in Tianjin, China, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, Serbia, and France. Currently in the industry, everyone is talking about tour data management. How can we at Daxiang Automation help your company process run more friendly? Let's watch how Daxiang will make it possible for you. The following 3 videos will take about 7 minutes. The first video will explain why we need a tour data management. Thank you for your attention thus far. The second video shows how DS Intelligent Tour Management Systems work. The last video will be an actual demonstration videos about the DS Intelligent Tool Management Systems. Now we will look at the DS Intelligent Tool Management System operating module. Firstly, the operator will set up and assemble the tools and measure it using RFID technology to log the tool's size and diameter information. Next, tools are stored in a warehouse. Then a robot will pick the necessary tools for the project and put it into DICT, which is DS tool card. The DITC will then be on standby in the warehouse awaiting orders. The DS Intelligent Tool Management Systems will dispatch a DITC to the CNC machine by using an AGV. Finally, when the DITC has completed its job on the production line, it returns to the warehouse waiting for its next command. And if additional or special tools are required, they will be picked manually by the operator. And the product includes a software user interface that will provide the following details: system status, production information, or order information, energy monitoring, and tool inventory status, and DITC status. Some additional information that can be found in the system is tool warehouse status, and DITC warehouse status, and tool magazine status, or tool buffer rack status. Also, Daxiang uses a tool setter in the CNC machine for precise measurement. More functions include tool inventory status and tool searches. This is what tool configuration setup and machine tool configuration status, DITC tool configuration status looks like. Every company that invests in an ERP system, if they want to improve their performance, will also have to consider automation. So firstly, they will use SMB to collect data for the SCADA system to monitor and analyze the real-time information. The DS Intelligent Tool Management System can be combined with the MES and APS system for improved performance and production line efficiency. And looking at the smart manufacturing systems structure, automatic factories will have their data collected on each CNC machine via SMB, PLC, or DCS through Wi-Fi or Ethernet cable. The HA server will collect, analyze, and integrate available data. The HA server will also provide stability and control the on-set status of data. User will be able to plan and control process, and for managers to obtain key information on the real-time monitoring. And Daxiang promise industry-leading customer service. Thank you for your time and participation.
Thank you, George. So Daxiang has very good solutions in the tool management system. So I also call on everyone to make appointment to meet with Daxiang. Just scan the business matchmaking QR code and just for filling and make more appointments. Oh, you can also scan our QA QR code and leave your question there. We will try our best to respond depending on the time. So next, we have ABB Marketing Communication, and Celia Huang will share the brilliant cases of flexible manufacturing and smart machines with robotic and the implementation of automation with partners. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Celia. I'm honored to join you virtually at this important webinar. Today's webinar will focus on some real cases to tell you how ABB robotics is applied to real manufacturing process across industry. Before we start, I would like to share how we are helping our customers deal with opportunities and challenges. For those who don't know who ABB is, ABB Group is established in 1988 by ASEA from Sweden and BBC from Switzerland, with headquarters in Zurich, Switzerland. ABB Robotics has over 30 years of experience in developing and deploying robotic solutions, wishing to assist manufacturers with flexible manufacturing and smart machines. In this video, you can see how we are helping customers deal with the opportunities. And you can see how Yumi independently helping customers in the medical sector. In the next slide, I will show you what makes ABB robotics different. At ABB Robotics, we push the boundaries of technology to energize and transform the industry in which we operate. We have seen an acceleration of 3 key megatrends that assist manufacturers with flexible manufacturing and smart machines. As you can see, simplification, collaboration, and digitalization are fundamentally changing the face of manufacturing and create a sustainable future. For that, ABB is launching something really exciting. This is a graphical programming method, Wizard Easy Programming. Wizard Easy Programming requires no coding skills, making interaction with robots more simple and more intuitive. Moreover, the robot control made allows users to program via PC or laptop without storing any special training or prior experience to successfully use a robot, which means almost any person just like you and me can learn how to operate. And this is our touch-step system. It's very accurate and safe. Where automation is being introduced to assist manual-based process and industry, there is always an additional need to keep personnel safe while maximizing the opportunities to reach collaborate. As you can see, this is how we focus on human-robot collaboration. YuMi helps to improve the overall application functionality, which is ideal for small part assembling and yet extremely accurate and safe. ABB Safe Move 2 performs the safety certified monitoring of the robot motion, tool, sensor supervision, as well as the split limitation. It transforms any connected robot with higher payload and faster speed into the collaborative one. Moreover, the context gains a high-performance touch system, enabling users to collaborate with the robot. And let's move on. When combined with the latest digital technologies, offline programming is the best way to maximize the return on investment for your robot system. ABB Simulation offline programming software Robot Studio allows robot programming to be done on the PC and the office without shutting down the production line. Moreover, ABB's connected service platform monitors the health and performance of the robot or the entire fleet, of helping customers to monitor and run robots remotely. Well, we've talked about the simplification, collaboration, and digitalization. Would you already want to see how the robot is working in your environment? Now, let's imagine that you're in the office. ABB's Robot Studio AR Viewer app can test any robot created in the Robot Studio, enabling users to get the size and scale of a robot or robot cells and how it can be deployed on the factory floor to fit around any existing robot equipment. With AR technologies, the app overlays the model solution in real-life production environment with the ability to scale it to full size and rotate it through a variety of angles to achieve the best result. Alright, I know you're thinking, so what's so special about ABB? What differentiates us is that we are not just selling individual products, but complete value-creating solutions. For that, our customer can use our advanced robot engineering tools, Robot Studio, built on our deep expertise to create an easy way differentiating automation solutions. With that, we serve a wide range of industries, as you can see, from automotive, electronics, logistics to healthcare. Alright, it's time to show you some real cases. In this case, you'll see ABB cooperates with KISA with the robotic solutions for production line. Our robots are working in assembling and testing lines with the workers. As a result of bringing ABB's robot on board, KISA has reduced large-scale manual tasks by 51% and enhanced the management of manufacturing productivity by 74%. Occupational injury rates has been greatly reduced, and the production per unit has boosted by 52%. As ABB is working closely with KISA, this is also designing KISA factory. By adopting contact scheme, KISA upgrades its industrial robots with higher payload and faster speed without any compromise on speed and accuracy. With such benefits reflect on, KISA is now planning to further invest in small robot automation with their various production sites. Alright, in this case, where you see that ABB cooperates with Beijing Tongrentang to develop a production line. In the past, the sorting and packing of medicine is almost manual, but as you can see, A-Delta robots was used to build up 2 production lines, and 800 packs of medicines can be sorted within 1 minute. This is the first time the ABB industrial robot have been applied to the production of Chinese medicine, and this is the first time that this production line can be certified by GMP, which has opened the door for Chinese patent medicine to enter the European market. In this case, you'll see that ABB cooperates with dialysis technologies to develop an automatic healthcare solution. This video illustrates what the medical sector can look like in concrete terms. There are all common medical lab tasks that robotic may be able to support. And in the last case, you'll see ABB cooperates with Texas Medical Center to develop an automatic healthcare solutions. We are jointly researching robot, automatic system, labs, and pharmacies to drive technological innovation. All right, let's hear some voice from the customer.
the largest medical hub in the world just got even more state-of-the-art. The Texas Medical Center in Houston treats 10 million patients a year and is at the forefront of life science innovation. And now it's also home to ABB's first global healthcare research hub, bringing the power of robotics and automation to medicine.
Together with ABB, we envisioned a whole new world that we could use robotics as the core for our innovation in our labs, in the way that our hospitals work, in the logistics, in the way that we refine the processes in healthcare. Healthcare's changing dramatically. We have shortages of people, we have shortages of talent, and ABB Robotics is bringing that technology and putting it right at the center of all the innovation at the medical center.
Among the concepts being demonstrated here are collaborative UE robots which can work with centrifuges, in test tube handling, and even navigate autonomously around the labs and among their human co-workers.
Alright, automation has never been easier than it is right now. Flexible manufacturing and smart machine with robotics seems like a trend to you, and you shouldn't just dismiss it. Whatever your preferences or budget is, there is always going to be something out there for you. There are just 4 steps to get your factory automated, whatever level you would like to take it to. If you're serious about the robotic automation solutions, approaching ABB is more than just a good idea. Well, I hope that we have excited you and inspired you about huge potential there is in the robotic and automation. Applying ABB in your automation, let's change the future. Remember to follow us on the Facebook and website. Thank you very much. I'm Celia from ABB Robotics.
Thank you, Celia. Thank you so much. So ABB is going to launch many kinds of product service in the near future. So if you have any requirement, you can just also discuss further via just scan the business matching QR code, just fill in the form and make an appointment. So next we have Siemens. Siemens Digital Industries is an innovation and technology leader in industrial automation and digitalization. Today, Alan Wang, Deputy Director of Siemens Limited Taiwan, will share with you the topic about advanced smart assets with cloud connection technology. Welcome.
Thanks, Harry. Good morning and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alan Wang from Siemens Taiwan Digital Industry. In this session, I would like to share a few use cases about how to generate business value from your manufacturing data with cloud analytic technologies. As you might know, brownfield assets is always a pain for the data transparency. Since you need in a homogeneous environment, you need a higher level of data integration knowledges. So therefore, edge computing was introduced to the market. Edge device and edge applications can offer additional power and also innovation to your existing systems. In that way, you can totally change your assets from a closed system into smart assets. Siemens Edge Solution Suite offers various kinds of functionalities, from connectivity to device management, data processing, as well as the data visualizations. For this innovation technology is a real better opportunity for you to turn into your big data into smart data. Also change your smart data into business intelligence. First case I would like to share with you is a use case from Siemens Embedded Factory with or without X-ray check. PCB board manufacturing line from component insertion and also with the image quality check with soldering machines. By collecting those historical data, train the AI model in the cloud to push the application into the edge device. then real-time gathering those data with more than approximately 40,000 data set into real-time calculation in the edge device to have a decision about those batches of production need to go through the X-ray check or not. So in this kind of application, as you can see from the screen, we can dramatically save around 30% of unnecessary X-ray check, as well as to maintain the same 100% quality rate as before. So talking into the business real impact, we can save around 500,000 euro for further X-ray machine investment. So it's really starting to generate business values by adapting those data analytic functionalities. Next case I would like to share with you is also after the SMT line, as the reference case that I just mentioned in previous use case, PCB cutting machine. So cutting the PCB board from the multiple section into separate pieces, you need a spindle to cut the PCB board, also routing the cutting base. For the time being, when the cutting process is ongoing, it will generate powders, and it will get stuck onto the spindle. Then the drive system, in order to overcome the resistance, it will starting to generate more current into the motor. As well as when the current is getting increased, our temperature is also getting increased. On the other hand, when it's getting more temperature, the speed will getting slower because drive cannot afford it. So for a certain period of time, you will definitely will find the machine was braked. The spindle are not working anymore. Your working pieces are still lying on the machining bed. So the solution, as you can see from the slide, is similar like previous case studies. We collect the historical data to get in the insight to train the AI model in the cloud. Then deploy those generate model as an algorithm push into the edge device for real time to calculating, acquisition those intelligence from the spindle. Then make a decision to tell the production line if there's a failure pattern matched. So the result, as you can see from the slide, 2 days in advance, we can identify the potential risk. And also we can 100% avoid the downtime in the future. The business impact, as you can see from the screen, 120,000 euro for emergency service cost can be saved for 18 machines in this production line. So next case I would like to share with you is one of our customer in Germany. It's a press line. This press line integrating 8 machines into the edge device. So the edge device is using the AI trained model to identify the environment variations to have a real-time optimization of those operation parameters. The main challenge to this press line production is the quality rate cannot always maintain in the same level due to the environment variations. And also the operator might have the different ages changes. So they cannot keep their knowledge transfer into the newcomer. So therefore, it's always have the issue for this production line. The quality getting varies in a certain different period of time. The solution to that is connecting those 8 machines by implementing the pre-trained model in the cloud system, connected with the expert knowledge base into the cloud, then getting the real-time press line information via edge device. Pre-processing data will be transferred from the edge device with limited amount of quantity of data into the cloud system to make a judgment to inform the on-site operator that something might be goes wrong. So therefore, they have the couple hours in advance to get alert to change the operation parameter to avoid the quality getting lower and lower. So the benefit, as you can see from the screen, for this customer per line, they can adding up around 600,000 euro per year, just implementing very easy knowledge-based exporting system with the pre-trained model into cloud application. So for this X 100,000 euro saving will be including 2 to 3% reducing of non-conformance cost because you improve your quality, there's no waste. And as well as your machine can be improved around 7% of your performance. Next case I would like to share with you is a drivetrain with gearbox. As you can see from the screen, a very different kind of failure might be happen as displayed on the screen. And each failure will have a different frequency patterns. So in the former time, it's very relied on experienced colleagues to make a personal judgment when they look into the screen for the frequency response. However, nowadays with this cloud analytic calculation, you can collect the time series data in the edge device, make a frequency transformation in the edge device, only transfer the frequency data into the cloud by using data analytics functionalities in the cloud to identify if there's a matched pattern of certain failure can be identified in those applications. So therefore, for this kind of characteristic value, when you identify, you can prevent the machine or the drive or the motor get failed. Then this to your damage of your business value. So last but not least, there's one use case from Taiwan machine tool makers. Sorry, it's production machine makers. So they using the cloud analytic functionality to offer their customer with the remote monitoring and also the conditioning monitoring of their machines. As you can see from the screen, the challenge they are facing today was the customer always call their service colleagues, hey, company, your machine was getting stuck. What you can do for me? So however, for the remote global business, it's very difficult to connect to the machine to identify the problem by asking with the telephone. So therefore, they are using the cloud connection technology to connect all their machines all around the world from the customer side to their central service department. When there is a certain failure pattern was identified, they can call to their customer in advance. Hey, customer, your machine might be go down a couple hours later. Just do something to avoid the downtime. So therefore, as you can see from the slide, they are not only implementing the data machine monitoring to the conditions, but they are also offer their customer with their performance, with their electricity consumptions, with their identification of their service part, where it's located, and how far they can get service part. So above the couple use cases is an advantage that we are bringing from a textbook to a real life to help you to generate the real value of your business development. That's all from my side. Thanks for your attention. Please feel free to contact Siemens representative if further information needed. Have a nice day and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. Have a nice day and stay safe. So now it's almost 3:30 in Taipei. Today, our 6-speaker case sharing is all finished. So please, everyone, hold a second. Last but not least, we will setting the QA session for a while. So welcome to scan the QA QR code on the screen, leave your question, and please indicate which speaker you would like to answer. We will try our best to respond depending on time. So as you know, we have Alan from Siemens Limited Taiwan. We also have Celia from ABB, and we have Andy from Ericsson Taiwan, and we have Dr. Su from Touche Solutions. We also have David from TechMate Robot, and we have George from Dashang. Of course, we have Chairman Si. He's Chairman Taiwan Automation, Intelligence, and the Robotics Association. So please be seated, everyone. So everyone get ready now. So now for the QA session. Welcome.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see that you have already seen a lot of very, very exciting presentation today. So now we are starting to the QA section. So I have several questions now incoming. I will ask first the question to the Chairman Su from Touche Taiwan. And the question is, you have very, very innovative solution, so-called skin for a robot. So the question is, can we apply this kind of skin also to other equipment, etc.? This is the question.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a very good question. Actually, not only the robot, but also the machine safety, especially the machine safety between human and the machine is more and more important. It's a standard in ISO TC 199. There is a working group focused in human-machines interaction safety. So our contact skin can apply not only to the robot surface, but also the machine surface. So we provided the contact pad, our T-skin in a pad module, which can be attached and apply on all the machinery in the factory. So I think in the future, the distance between human and equipment or human and machine will become more and more friendly and get close, more and more closer. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Su answer. So next question is the question to Ericsson Taiwan, to Mr. Lee. So you know, in our association, we have a lot of members. They are working in the robotic area. Particularly, are also supplying this kind of robot for small medium company. So we are eager to hear. Maybe you can give us some of how to say the best application demo case robot and with the 5G networking technology. Please.
Thanks for your question. I think according to my presentation, you can see one of the very good cases from Maserati. Actually, it used to build a digital twin so that everything can be do it remotely. But of course, we have some other how to say the references. For example, from Fraunhofer, which is a jet engine bridge manufacturer. They actually have used a robot to collaborate with the worker in the manufacture production line. So that they have no need to do a electronic flange, so that there is more freedom to do more work from the production line. as what I think the previous presenter presented, well, the collaborative robot is actually provide more flexibility to the manufacturer. And well, if we do have a collaborative robot, the most critical part is how to make the safety and reliable connectivities. Otherwise, well, if the connection is not well stable, then it will be will generate some outage and also maybe some safety issue to the workers in the field. So that's very important to have a good connection for those. And also when we look at some of the collaborative robot, it's also implement AI, and those AI is actually come from vision's well application. Like they need to have a object detection, and they also need to have a pattern recognition for the robot that actually need a very stable, high bandwidth, or maybe a very fast network to support. So that's why we think that the mobile network, or maybe 5G, I can say, is the key for those deployment to be success in the manufacturer.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Response. The next incoming question is I want to ABB, Mr. Huang. Mr. Huang, and this is the question is in my opening section, I mentioned about the change, the impact of the global industry. Particularly, I mentioned the issue about the short change. So I'm just wondering. So in this area, so ABB, do you have any kind of how to say solution? How do you respond to this kind of challenge in the industry? Thank you.
Thanks for the question, and thanks for Chairman. That regarding to the technology, I say the robot arms is one of the manufacturing equipment that offers flexibility, allows some more possibilities to fast-changing environment. And we have collaborative robots and industrial robots, and it can improve the overall application, and which is the best choice for your factory to get automated. Thank you.
So the next question is, I just saw the presentation, particularly from Daxiang Automation. So particularly you present the so-called intelligent tool management system. So it's a very, very innovative. I never saw that I saw this kind of system provider here in Taiwan. So my question is, do you have, how to say, the real case to use this kind of intelligent tool system here in Taiwan? What is the real benefit? Can you give us some of the benefit, the real result? Can you share with your case? Thank you.
Hi, thank you for your questions. Now we have our first production line will be in the next year, I think in the next year in Serbia for the Meda Group production line. We will have the actual real production line in Serbia. And for the benefit is because now because there's many work like this. Many companies want to have more efficiency or the operating flow and make it friendly. So so we are going to provide this technology to make the production line more friendly and can make it more efficiency.
So the humans, the cost as a labor cost will reduce, definitely. Yes. Okay, so my next question is to Techman robot. So Chairman Su presented a scheme target for a cobot. cobot, and so I'm just wondering. So you present a robot with a vision.
Yes.
So you mean you provided a corporate robot, but it's with vision,
right.
Without skin.
No skin.
Wow.
Yeah, but we keep our robot safe with, we have a sensor inside the robot, and we monitor the current of robot, so we can see, stop a robot when the robot hits something, to make sure the robot not hurt people. Yes.
So my next question maybe is to you, two gentlemen sitting beside me. One is Chairman Su and Mr. Huang. So Chairman Su just mentioned that, and their product skin, together with the robot, and they passed the functional safety certification. I guess this is required for Europe. If you want to export to Europe, this is must. I'm just wondering, so your cooperating robot with vision also are able to meet this kind of requirement?
Yeah, sure. We also passed some ISO certification for safety. Yeah, we already passed that.
In our association, we have a lot of maybe companies. They are related to the robot, and also they are facing. They are maybe a component manufacturer, or mechanical, electronic, or motion control manufacturer, driver manufacturer. They are facing also the same. They need to pass certification of functional safety, and that's a smart to export to Europe. In this kind of spec, so do you foresee any kind of more closer cooperation between Europe and Taiwan? Because for a lot of small medium companies here in Taiwan, this is kind of how to say a business barrier if we are going to enter Europe. So can you provide your comment?
Actually, I'm not quite familiar with this kind of part. Yeah, I'm quite focused on the vision technique development. Okay. Sorry, I don't think I am not be able to answer this question.
Okay, it's a very good question and a very good topic, which means how to upgrade or improve all the robotic solutions to meet the worldwide standards. Okay. In my point of view, I think as we can foresee in the future, the automation will become more and more important, and the robotic or the robot or the robot relative device, they are all very, very important. Okay, they play a very key role in future automation. Okay, but from my point of view, I think now the worldwide standard is coming to the same requirement. I mean, not only the Europe standard, but also the USA standard or other country standard. They all converge to one version. Okay, so it's a good news for technology solutions like us, because once we meet compliance with the one standard, then we can go to all the country in the world. So I think we encourage everybody to comply with the ISO standard or the worldwide standard, because that will make all of our solutions and the product combination become more and more easier. Okay, yeah. And
okay, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. My last, but it's not least, the question, very important question, is to Siemens. Yes, and in your presentation, in your last slide, you show about one of the case, your solution in the woodworking machine here in, I guess, also in Taichung.
Yes.
Yes. Can you show about this case, how for the introduction, training, and also what kind of other industry you see they can also apply this kind of US solution?
Okay, thanks, Dr. Shi. I think for the Taiwanese builders, we need to separate two different kind of directions. One is the machine builders, who is producing the machine and selling to the end customer. Another degree will be the end user. For the machine tool builder, including the CNC machine or production machine, you need to think about how to using those innovation technologies to enable your machine from price competition into add-on values in terms of the smart machine. So those functionality not only with the cloud technology, but also should including with some new directions. For example, those applications could be the online stock or virtual training or similar like the case I just mentioned in my use case. They even offer a cyclopedia as a cloud application. For their customer can check this online cyclopedia to find the best solution of parameter settings. So therefore, for the machine tool maker, we need to think about, especially during this kind of COVID-19 situation, you are selling with the price competition is not the best approach strategy, because the machine you are competitive all around the world might also offer their price advantages. So therefore, add-on functionalities to attract your customer will be one of the focusing points. And the other direction that for the end customer who is using those machines in their production line, they need to think about starting to have the system integrator or software developer to integrate those existing machines. No matter it's a legacy machine or it's a smart machine, you need to connect those data into higher level of systems to have the transparency in the very beginning as an infrastructure. At the end, integrate those data into their PLM, product life cycle management, to reduce the time from your design to deliver the product to your customer, to increase your production line flexibility, to starting to take one-piece order, to increase your quality, not only with your product quality, but also including your energy quality, people operation quality, and also as well as their corporate reputations. Last will be also to increase efficiency, to have the maximum return of investment of those innovation placement. Thank you.
To end on the QA section, from my right side, I have three partners from Europe, from the Ericsson. I know that 5G is not far. It's very, very near. It's very near, maybe implements and realization in the near future, maybe already now. I think this is, I think for a lot of Taiwanese company, this is reality now. So, and also from the Siemens, I know there are a lot of activity project in the center of the mechanical industry in Taiwan, and particularly from the ABB. And I saw that this is amazing. You working with the local G-Star company and also even with the Chinese medical company as well. This is amazing as eye-opening case shown with us. But from my left side, I have three Taiwanese company. I mean, the Daxiang is automation, amazing. They have a very high, as you can see in their presentation, they have a higher competence in system integration and very, very innovative, not only the hardware and also in the software. And as Techman Robotic, as you can see that they have already successful project in Europe, in the center of the Europe, and very innovative solution. And from my left side, Chairman Su from Touche, to share Taiwan. This is already working with a lot of famous European robot company already integrated in their solution. Amazing. And so I thank you everybody to join this event. So thank you again. Thank you. So.
Thank you so much, Chairman Si. So we also have George, we have Davey, we have Dr. Su, Alan, Andy, and Celia today. So please say hello to the friends all around the world. Thank you so much. So now I think it's almost 3:45. I hope today's content can bring you new manufacturing thinking and ideas. You are also welcome to click on the link below. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for watching online and to view more application cases on the Tyro B2B platform and filling the appointment form to contact with today's speaker through one-to-one meeting. We will provide you with more application cases and product application details. And next week, we also have next coming forum on November 11. November 11, AI Value Added Smart Manufacturing International Technical Webinar, and November 12, 2020 TWVN Industry Cooperation Forum Automation Sub-Forum. If you want to watch the webinar on YouTube, we put a link in the information bar. Welcome to fill in the form and click to watch. Thank you all for joining us today at this Europe-Taiwan Smart Manufacturing Supply Chain Application Sharing and Matchmaking event. Don't forget to follow us on social media. We have YouTube. We also have Facebook. So thank you so much. We will see you next time. Goodbye.